Hey, my people, how are you? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay here. Hope you guys are doing okay. Good to have you guys. Good to have everybody around. Welcome to another edition, chapter 7, seventh episode here with me, your friend, Freddy. And I'm just making a little bit of time here as was chatting in private here in our back chat with Antonio Dionisio. He's already tuning in with us live from Minas Gerais, Brasil. We're going to have a conversation. Nós vamos ter uma conversa hoje com meu amigo, compositor, escritor, artista, um grande músico, Antonio Dionisio. Ele tem um vídeo novo. So today we're going to have a chat with Dionisio. Many of you guys know him here in Austin. He's a friend of ours. He's been a Brazilian immigrant here in the United States and in Austin for many years, and a musician. He has a beautiful new video, and he is joining us live today from Três Pontas, Minas Gerais, Brazil. That's right. So we're going to have a conversation with him in just a little bit. Fala, gente, tudo bem? As people are coming in, and os amigos aqui, nós estamos mais uma vez, toda terça-feira, every Tuesday, just sharing a little bit of music, a little bit of good times in these times of quarantine and COVID, nesses tempos de dificuldades, assim. Nós estamos vindo aqui às terças-feiras para ter um pouco de conversa, um pouco de música com vocês. E, claro, eu, Fred, aqui em Austin, Texas. Hoje não estou na minha garagem, hoje eu estou na minha sala. So today I'm not in my garage. Today I'm in my living room with air conditioning. Yesterday I sat down in my living room and I recorded a lot of music acoustically. Então ontem eu sentei e gravei várias canções para vocês hoje. E eu vou tocar essas canções que eu gravei para vocês. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you songs that I, just with my voice and my acoustic guitar, that I sat down yesterday and I just recorded all day long. So I'm gonna share some of those recordings with you that nobody have heard before. This is gonna be the first time. Então vou tocar um pouco de música, mas primeiramente eu vou tentar fazer o que eu tentei fazer há um segundo atrás. Eu tentei tocar um vídeo, começar e não entrou o áudio. Então, vamos tentar outra vez. Vou tentar colocar o vídeo que eu queria compartilhar com vocês, que é um vídeo de uma banda que eu tinha com o Michael Longoria no ano 2009, 2010, 2012, que se chama Os Alquimistas. O nome dessa canção é A Goiabeira, The Guava Tree. Eu espero que vocês gostem. Então vamos lá, vamos com a goiabeira aqui para começar o show. Daqui a pouco conversamos. Beijão. Quero preparar a goiabeira, a lua está quase tão cheia. Sonho será tua liteira, estampará seu ser na areia, a beleza de viver. Concreta está tua certeza, tudo estará na paz perfeita. Barcos arpar na correnteza, longe estará fazer proeza na vida do teu ser. Ai, 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 ai. Chameco, chameco. Tempo será a fortaleza e forjará a brincadeira pra sempre estar buscando estrelas. Oi, minha gente, tudo bem? Bem-vindos, bem-vindos. Welcome to the season 1, episode 7 of coming together to hang out with you here in the internet, whatever you happen to be. Se você está sozinho, se você está com pessoas, um abraço, um beijo, a big kiss, a big hug to you, whatever you may happen to be. Just some love for you as we start here playing this video by Os Alquimistas, a band I was in several years ago with Michael Angola, song A Goiabeira. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. É isso aí. Tudo bem, queridos? É isso aí. Epa, tudo bem? Um beijo para você, a big kiss to you, whatever you happen to be. Today I'm not in my garage today. Today I'm in my living room. Hoje eu estou na minha sala, não estou na minha garagem. Eu sentei ontem para tocar música acústica, né? Toquei bastante. Opa! Deixa eu ver aqui, tá tocando alguma coisa aqui. Então, so yesterday I sat down to make play some acoustic music just on my voice and my guitar. E eu vou compartilhar com vocês agora. Let me share with you this song. The first song I'm gonna play se chama O Que Diria Drummond? What would Drummond say? Who's Drummond? Drummond é um poeta. He's a known Brazilian poet. Oswaldo Drummond, Carlos Oswaldo Drummond, né? Ele tinha muitos poemas, poesias eróticas, inclusive. So this song, you know, it's got its moments, and I wonder what Drummond would say. Então vamos lá, deixa eu compartilhar com vocês agora essa canção. Espero que vocês gostem. Vamos lá? Então vamos lá. Desde a minha sala.
Chega mais! Chega mais!
You. All right. How's it going, guys? Great to see everyone. Look who joined me. It's Maple. It's my dogs. Yes, they're here hanging out. They want to be all over me because you know what? I am not today in my garage. I'm here in the living room, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" So so this is Maple. She is my #1 collaborator because every single song that I have written in the last 5 years or so, she has been right beside me. So that's a lot of fun. So yeah, she's moody. She's introvert. She's a little introvert. Yes, that's right. That's right. But how are you doing? Como vocês estão, queridos? How are you doing today? One day at a time, dia de cada vez. São tempos muito delirantes até, tempos difíceis, né? So we are going through hard times, I definitely know. Como sempre eu falo, as I always say when I come here to just hang out with you, quando eu venho aqui para passar um momento com você, eu sempre digo que estes shows eu ofereço muito para as pessoas que cuidam de outras pessoas. So I always offer this moment at a special love and a big hug to the people that are taking care of other people, whether you're taking care of someone in your family or whether you are a nurse in a hospital or a teacher. So for all of the caretakers, para todas as pessoas que tem coração grande, que ajudam aos outros, beijo para você. May this music and this light conversation, may this moment of culture and enjoy before you, momento para você se esquecer um pouquinho das coisas. So may you forget a little bit about things. Talking about forgetting things, who's this guy here? Oh my God! So, os cachorros estão cheios perto de mim. Isso aqui é o Jedi. Ele não vai olhar para mim porque ele quer alguma coisa de mim. Com certeza. But yeah, so I'm here surrounded by my dogs, surrounded by music, surrounded by intention, a intenção de fazer as coisas bem, a intenção de fazer as coisas com carinho, com amor, né? Muito obrigado por estar aqui. 7ª vez. This is the 7th time that I come live on Tuesday. Well, actually, before I did have a pilot season. Eu tive um ensaio, né? Por 12 vezes entre abril e maio eu estive ao vivo. E daí eu dei uma parada, porque eu precisei dar uma parada também para a minha própria saúde. So then I stopped a little bit, and now I'm back. This is the 7th episode. Every time I interview someone really special, someone who's doing something cool, or someone who has something interesting to share with the community, I do ask. So today, of course, we're gonna do the same. Yes, I have Antônio Dionisio from Brazil. He's in Brazil right now, em Três Pontas, Minas Gerais. We're going to be talking to him. Nós vamos falar com ele em alguns minutos. So stick around for a conversation with him. E eu sempre vou pedir para vocês uma maneira de ajudar a todos os músicos, a way that you can help all musicians. Very simple. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is right. It's a very simple way that you can do that. And right here in the bottom of the screen, I think is running. I think that right now there is my PayPal and my Venmo and everything if you want to send a tip. So that's always appreciated. But you can stream the record that I have, música. So whenever you are at work, hanging out, doing nothing, hey, right there. Stream the record, Frederico7, Exotico Americano. And also you can follow us on YouTube, okay? That would be awesome, because in YouTube, when you have 1,000 followers, you can start to monetize your videos. So for any musician, any content creator, if they have 1,000 or more followers, I just started my YouTube channel, that's right, and I was looking here to see if I had already written here. I guess I will drop the actual link to my channel here in just a moment. Here it goes. But yeah, so anytime that any content creator gets to 1,000 or more followers, then and oh, actually, if I hadn't, at any time a YouTube person gets to 1,000 followers, they start to monetize things differently. So that is why I'm asking you to visit this site. Actually, it's misspelled. Oh my gosh, I cannot spell today. There you go. Should be correct now on your screen. Oh, not yet. That's fine. Abraço para todos, beijo. Missing my band, missing live music. Nós estamos com muita saudade da música ao vivo, muita saudade de bandas ao vivo, do som ao vivo. Então vou compartilhar com vocês uma canção ao vivo da banda inteira. Esta canção se chama La Mirada del Halcón, The Hawk's Gaze. Você vai ver Sérgio Yazbek na guitarra, grande guitarrista, great guitar player, Sérgio Yazbek, and my whole band, including Bruno Vainzoff, Pete Powers, and Alan Uribe. Eu vou compartilhar com vocês, é isso aí. Então vamos lá, vou um pouquinho de música ao vivo, falou, queridos? Então... All right.
La puerta salvaje, maldición, del exilio al miedo, secando en casa de dimensiones, valoreo, sostengo el pasivo a la flor destino, de mirada del alcohol. Saludo, una canción que acude, agitando tu corazón. Una canción que alarde, la puerta salvaje, no hay presión. Soy el visual miedo, secando mi cara, de dimensiones, volveo. Dios te conozco, la destino, la mirada del amor. Singular, sintonía, para ganar la fuente de alegría. Singular, amor, sintonía, para ganar la fuente de alegría. moment of existence. Right now, so many people, so many people, so many people could use some love. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, so many people could use your love. Could use your love. Uma canção que aluga, palpitando o coração. Uma canção que alarga, por onde eu vou barrer. Tua puerta salvaje, no hay prisión. Suele decir, suele, no se cantó legal. Eso que dimensionas, bailo el león. El castigo al azar destino, la mirada en el avión, singularidad por sintonía, la fuente de alegría, singularidad por sintonía, la fuente de alegría.
All right, that's right. That's us live. Last year, we played about 52 shows in Texas last year. I believe this was at Oscar Brewery in North Austin.
Whatever will be. Your happiness. It's 2019 after all, so you got to decide. Whatever will be. Just happiness.
Todos estão com muita saudade da música ao vivo, né? We all missing live music so much.
You're full of happiness. You got to choose a high. You wanna go to the beach in Tulum, oh baby. You wanna chill on Netflix and chill the fuck out. Whatever you wanna be.
É isso aí, gente. É isso aí, queridos. Então. Queridos, tudo bem? Tudo bem? Isso. Vou fazer um café. I'm gonna make myself a coffee because I'm gonna have a conversation with Dionisio. Dionisio is in Três Pontas, Minas Gerais, Brasil. I'm gonna bring him here in the chat in just a moment. I was trying to do my best to get some Brazilian coffee here in Austin, no meio do Texas. Não encontrei café de Três Pontas, Dionisio. I could not find it. I did get some café de Três Corações, very different, mas eu tô com um cafezinho que eu peguei aqui de Minas. Já fiz o cafezinho, inclusive, so yes, so I already brewed my coffee. Então vou jogar um pouquinho do meu café, a minha, my Brazilian coffee here. I don't have any sugar, anything, just the coffee, but I will cheat. Eu vou colocar leite condensado brasileiro, então vai ser bem decadente. This is going to be very decadent. This is Brazilian condensed milk, leite moça. So, coffee, vai lá. Come on. Yes, baby. I'm talking to Dionisio, I'm going to need some sugar. Ok. Então é isso aí, ó. Café, leite condensado, so some condensed milk. I don't do this all the time, eu não faço isso sempre, mas hoje estamos... Hoje é um dia especial aqui com meu amigo Dionisio. Então, cafezinho de Minas. So here's some, even though I'm in Austin, Texas, I got some coffee that was harvested in Minas Gerais, because we're going to talk a little bit, or a lot, about Minas now. Vamos falar bastante. E eu tô pronto, vou trazer o nosso convidado. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's do this. So, com 3 Pontas, Minas Gerais, nosso querido amigo, our dear friend, Antônio Dionisio, querido. Tudo bem?
Tudo ótimo, ótimo. Prazer estar aqui com você.
Que bom, querido. Deixa eu colocar aqui o meu fone de ouvido para te escutar até melhor. Isso, agora estou bem. Obrigado por estar aqui, Dionísio, pelo teu tempo. Thank you for your time today. Como é que está? Como é que vai aí? How are you doing over there in Minas Gerais? How long have you been there? When did you leave the U.S.?
I've been here since April, beginning of April. So that's been a while. So I've been writing new songs, working on old ones, and I spent a lot of time with my guitar and talk to some people. And I have the chance to continue that hobbies. I got to make it. It's very nice. And it was really fun. And make me feel about the coffee. So it's what friends are. So it was great.
No, that is very good. Que bom, querido. I think o áudio está distorcionando um pouquinho, Dionísio. Não sei, para falar a verdade, nem saberia como modificar um pouquinho, porque o teu áudio aqui comigo está distorcionando um pouco. Vamos fazer o seguinte.
Sim.
Melhorou 100% agora. Olha só, agora está perfeito.
Então é a conexão aqui.
Então tá ficando.
Computador eu estou usando.
Now is bad. Teve um momento que ficou muito bom e aí começou a dar uma distorcionada, né? Pode ser, maybe it's the computer.
Yeah, the computer outlet, maybe where I have the phone or where I have the earphone. Computer, maybe that.
Agora tá perfeito.
Tá.
Isso. E agora não. Então é o.
Talvez I need to hold then. If I hold.
Isso.
Maybe the connection is not very well here.
Yeah, no, sometimes, and for everybody watching, thank you so much. We are figuring this out as musicians, como músicos, né? We are figuring out a lot of new technology. We are having to navigate in these times. Nós temos que aprender muito sobre as tecnologias novas, né? Então isso é parte disso, né? Mas agora, as long as you hold on, Dionísio, so we can hear you.
Yes. Or let me know if it stay good or.
Perfeito.
Because I can go without it also, but I think it's better with. So it sounds. I can hear you better, and it seems to me that it's better if I have the earphone. This earphone type.
So, Dionisio, I guess I'm going to ask you again. So, you are a Brazilian immigrant, has lived in Austin, Texas for many years. Right now, you are in Brazil. How long have you been back in Brazil right now? Faz quanto tempo que você voltou para Minas?
Yeah, so I came here also. I did a long tour from September 10th to November 12th. I play in all 50 states.
Uau! Então, para os amigos brasileiros, os Estados Unidos tem 50 estados, né? E o Dionísio, no ano passado, fez uma turnê maravilhosa, muito interessante, porque ele visitou todos os estados dos Estados Unidos nessa turnê. So, Dionísio, last year, he played in every 50 states of the United States. Dionísio, como é que foi essa experiência para você? When you were done with this, what was the feeling, you know, like of having done such a huge, big thing to go to every 50 states?
Yeah, I thought when I started, so I thought that I may would be a possibility in not be able to do all 50 states. So I didn't say much about it. I said, oh, I'm gonna try to do a tour in all 50
I
states.
love it. I love it. People say that's a very Minas Gerais attitude. No?
Yeah, I didn't say it to people. So I said, well, when I finish, and then I'll tell everybody what I did. And I have photos and stuff like that, and I write things. And anyway, but then after I started, so I met so nice people as I kept going. And I have like around, for sure, like 17, 18 states when I started.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was driving, I drove everywhere. I drove to the 48 states, the inland states. And I flew to Hawaii, and I flew to Alaska.
Wow.
Although you can go to Alaska by car, but it's stupid. You have to go through Canada. So I didn't want to deal. I thought that was easier. That was better. It would be. I feel good in doing the two, flying to Alaska and then Hawaii. I didn't have other choice. But
Sure.
and I met a lot of only nice people on the trip. So I went. There was a state. I forgot to write down here. There was a state. I think it was. I don't remember which state was it, but I have a gig in there at a cafe. That at the last, like a day before, 2 days before, I didn't have the gig anymore. There was some confusion. I didn't have the gig, and then I saw. So I'm gonna find some place where I can play, because it was a state that on the way it was in a way that I didn't want to go back to that state. It would be too complicated to do other shows there. I'd have to go back to that state. I said, oh, I need to play that state anyhow, as that day. So and then I found out a guy that was doing a show, and friends. And then I said, okay, I'm going to go there and I'm going to be friend with this guy.
Eu estou mostrando algumas fotos da sua viagem. I'm showing people some pictures of your travel, so people can see some your journey to touring on all the 50 states. Então as pessoas estão vendo essas fotos que estão sendo mostradas, são algumas fotos da tua jornada nessa turnê por todos os estados, né?
Yeah, this Hobler Music is a small school of music. It's not a big city either. So I play in some small town, not many, but I play some small town in certain state that I have a hard time in get a gig. So, and then I would go to a small town. I love small town anyway. So I have great experience everywhere every small town that I did. It was wonderful. Was really, really good. People really appreciated that I was there, and it was very nice. So this is a group of people. Sorry.
No, please.
That they play. This guy is a blind guy that play violin, and they play like bluegrass and country music.
Beautiful.
And roots. Like good stuff. So I really, and then I jam with them. I play some songs with them, and they play songs with me. And I'm still in touch pretty much with the bass player. And yeah, it was wonderful. It was a great feeling of And then after I did 25 shows, 25 states, and then I knew I was going to be able to do the other 25 by November.
Yeah, now that's amazing. And the places that you could visit, like I see here, there is the BB King Blues Club and many places that you saw. So, Dionisio, como imigrante brasileiro, as a Brazilian immigrant, and now traveling through the 50 states, não, você viajando pelos 50 estados dos Estados Unidos como imigrante, talk to me about, I mean, you got to see the United States. Você viu todos os estados. You got to play for the people of all the states of the United States. Mm-hmm. What is your feeling about the USA, America, the United States? So many American citizens can never say they have been to 50 states. Tem muitos americanos que nunca foram aos 50 estados.
Yeah, many of them will tell me that.
Yeah, what did you learn about this country, os Estados Unidos, que você aprendeu dos Estados Unidos? And what did you learn about yourself? E o que você aprendeu sobre você mesmo?
Yeah, it was very, very interesting, very important for my mind, and and I have a lot of surprise about the US. On the music side, I didn't have knowledge that country music is what it dominated the US. So country music is so powerful everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and I thought I knew that was powerful, but I didn't know that was, it seems to me is the most powerful genre of music that people really listen to. They go to see shows and they support those artists, and but that they are really open to other type of music. It's depend of the environment where you play or the kind of event that you play. So, because there are some places that you go to listen to music, there are some other places that you go to dance. The music is not so important, I think, in a way, in terms of entertainment for the public. So if they go to a place to dance, so they want a music that is good for dance. So they don't care as much as somebody that go to a theater that is going to go and sit down and listen to the music. So they want some music with some more that can really entertain them, that can really do something to their mind. Is different than when you go to dance. So I don't think you care that much for the quality of the music. I think, the public, and I thought that they wouldn't be. I thought that the American was a little more close, not so open to listen to other kind of music.
Well, and essa é grande coisa para falar sobre isso, né? Pouquinho. That's a great topic to. So that is interesting. You learned about the power of folk and country music, American folk and country music, and now here you are. Just like me, we are both. If some people may not know me too, we are both Brazilian songwriters. Eu e você somos compositores brasileiros, né? E nós fazemos a nossa música fora do país, não porque nós queremos, mas assim nós estamos passando bastante tempo fora do país. How was it for you playing your music? So first I was asking, how did you receive it? Now, how did others receive you? como a sua música foi recebida? Because I can imagine sometimes you play at very small towns that some people may never heard Brazilian music in their life, believe it or not. Então, como é que era isso? Chegar lá e falar, eu sou de Minas Gerais, and people have no idea what Minas Gerais is. Tell us a little bit about sharing that music in really different places.
Yeah, there was a place also that I went that was really nice. There was a really surprise. There was a small town, and not far from Chicago, but a really, really country town. And I went to play in a bar. It was a bar that they have a kind of a jam, some people playing, and then I wanted to play. It was not in Illinois. It was in a state nearby. I forgot the name of the state now. And but it was like 3 hours from Chicago by car. So and then I have a gig early in Chicago, and then I could be there to that small town on a Saturday at around 10:30, and then I called the bar, and then I talked to the lady, the bar owner, so if I could play, and blah, 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 and I told her what I was doing, and I said, oh, sure, yeah, you can come. Yeah, if you get here at 10:30, it's great. The thing go until, I think, 12 midnight. So when I got there, it was like around 10:30, a quarter to 11. It was a bar that, like type of bar, like Saxon Pub. You see Saxon Pub, you open the door and then you see inside. It's like a house, right? It's different than a bar that is open. You can see, you can have an idea how a place is from the outside. But Saxon Pub, have you been to Saxon Pub?
Oh, yes.
And so it's a small door, just like a house door. It's a small door. So when you open the doors, then you see inside how it is, and people can look at the door and they see everybody that is getting in. This was a smaller bar than Saxon Pub, but a similar in that small town, and I got there, as I said, a quarter to 11, 10:30, a quarter to 11. So everybody was already in the bar, inside the bar. There was nobody outside and stuff. So when I opened the door, there were like all white people, really white people. There was no Spanish and no black at all. It was all those really, really white and like kind of reddish people. And they look at me with an expression, what the hell are you doing here, sir? They didn't say anything, but they looked to me like, sir, and then they looked to each other and said, man, what's happened? Why is this guy doing it? And then I smiled to them. And I said, oh, I just came to play some music for you. And I smiled, and then they all smiled and broke the ice immediately. Okay, come on in. And they are all happy. I guess they have already some beer on them. And so it was amazing. And I was a little scared in the beginning, because I see all those people and some really strong men and with tattoos and all that. And then I said, wow. So I didn't have no other brother or sister there. So but it was amazing. It was amazing, my performance there, and they loved, and I loved them. And the lady, the owner of the bar, she has a small farm nearby where she lives with her husband and kids, and she has she deals with honey. She collects her own honey with bees. And so she works with bees, and I forgot the name for that. And then she asked me if I want to drink something. I said, no, I have a little problem with my throat, so I cannot drink no ice, and I don't drink alcohol anyway. And then she said, "Oh, I can make you a tea." And then she make me a tea, and man, people are so sweet. And then when I gave her a CD because she has 3 kids, and I have a song that I call named Cold Kiss that is with kids singing. And I told her, and then she gave me a pot of honey for my trips. So she said, "Okay, so you always drink these tea with honey. It will be good for your throat." So it was so sweet. I bought the honey to Brazil to have the honey here with my mom.
Nice. And
There was a lot of good experience like that. And
yeah.
when on the lady that I told that I got to the bar where the guy that I was saying he was playing with friends, and I told, "Man, I need to be your friend. I need to play. I need to open for you or do anything." And I explained to him and said, "Okay, let me talk to the lady of the owner of the club, and you are in." And then I played. It was wonderful. The guy was very good also. So it was really a lot of good experience. I have experience with cops. I got stopped 3 times.
Yes, now that's another thing that sometimes, not only are you an immigrant in the United States, you're also a black man in the United States. So it's double jeopardy, right? Like, am I being stopped because I am a Latin American immigrant, or am I being stopped because I'm a black man in America? So go on. You were stopped like 3 times.
That is. I thought I was expecting being stopped much more than that, because I have a car that has a license plate, a temporary license plate from Texas, and I have a Toyota hybrid. That is not the type of car that many black people drive. Also, to the cops, and so cops know those things. And I was really expect to be stopped much more. But then the first 2 times that I stopped, I was wrong. Once my car was drive like a drunk guy. I was tired. I play in California, and then I have to play. I forgot what other state it was, Oregon.
Oh, wow!
It was far, so I finished playing like around 10, close to 10, and then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna drive, so I'm not sleep. I'm gonna drive some, and then sleep, and then to keep going for tomorrow. I have the gig the next day." So, but then I got tired. As soon as California has a lot of curve and that area, Northern California, it has some. It's not so straight anyway. I got tired, and then I was looking for a place to stop. I was driving, and I was looking, and I was driving. Nobody on the road. It was already late, and then I was like that, and then the guy stopped me, a white cop. So all the time that I got stopped was a white cop, a really white cop. And then he said, he approached me really polite, and I kept my hands on the wheel. And then he came and talked to me really polite and said, "Have you been drinking?" I said, "No, sir, I don't drink." But why you drive like a drunk man, I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm tired. I'm looking for a place to stop. So I just play a gig, and I talk a lot, right? And then I start talking to him, saying, so I just play a gig, and when I want to sleep, I'm looking for a place to stop and to rest." And then I said, "Okay, so there is a place." And then he talked to me and told me that there was a place where I could stop, a McDonald's, so you can rest a little later. They have a free internet, so you can stop there and look and see a place where you can sleep. You can go to sleep, it's better. So, and no problem. And so they didn't. check. And then the second time that they stopped me was that I have a tail light burn, so I didn't. You don't see a tail light. If a tail light go off, you don't see it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Only somebody tell you. And then this cop, he saw me, and then it was late at night also. Late, no, but like around midnight, something like that. And then he stopped me, and again, the same. He was really polite, and me too, and I have the hand on the wheel. They say that when cops stop, you have your both hands on the wheel where the cops can see it.
Oh yeah, we know, right? So as I also been told that, and it's interesting because I just think that there's many things that sometimes we have to be aware of, that there's some folks that go through life never thinking about it. Another thing that I heard is that if you take your keys out of the ignition and you put your keys in the dashboard so that the cop can see that your keys are in the dashboard. So like, then they are like, So sounds like you did what you could.
At the end point, you cannot show. The cop cannot see that you could be a threat to him. Exactly. So this guy has put a hand where I can see his hand. Maybe he's grabbing a knife or a gun or so. And another thing is your tone of voice. Your tone. Why you stop me? So you never do those kind of questions, especially for those situations, late at night and stuff. So at night and in certain those areas there is nobody and stuff. So I was just really polite and then said, "Oh, you have a tail light out. Your brake tail light is off." I said, "Oh no, I don't know, sir. I don't know." And so, it is. Okay, I said, well, tomorrow I'm going to sleep, and then I was going to a city, and I have a place already set up where I was going to spend the night. I said, well, tomorrow in the morning I go to AutoZone.
Yeah, take care of it.
Yeah. And then he said, okay. And then he looks my paper, though. He asked me for a driving license and everything. And
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dionisio, you are right now in Três Pontas, Minas Gerais. Brasileiros know about Minas and so forth. Folks here listening, if you think of Brazil, you think of Rio de Janeiro, you think of São Paulo, the big city, or maybe you think of Bahia and the beginning of Brazil. The Brazil began in Bahia. Tell us a little bit. Talk about Minas Gerais. Tell us a little bit about Três Pontas, the city that you are as well. Because after we talk, we're gonna watch your new video. That is a beautiful video. If you just tune in, you want to stick around because it really gives us a taste of your homeland. So before we watch your video, tell us a little bit about Minas Gerais and your city. Como é que é?
Yeah, Minas is a big state, like as big as Texas, and doesn't have as many people though. And on the south of my state, the main thing is coffee. It's coffee plantation, and my hometown, that is Três Pontas.
Por isso que eu tô com um cafezinho aqui. É para homenagear você.
Obrigado. And also Três Corações, where you said this coffee is like Três Corações is around let's see, 10, 20. It's like around 40 miles from here. Only.
Okay, so I got my coffee today, kind of close to where you are. Okay, I did good.
Yes. So it has a lot of farms. There's a lot of farms that has farms with coffee plantation, And so I have that friend. I have a friend who, a good friend. They are four brothers, and then I'm a good friend with two brothers and one sister. There are two guys and three girls. They're all friends, and and then I wanted to do a video. I always wanted to do a video and show how the coffee, how is a coffee, how is the harvest and all that. So I did some. I didn't do all the details that I wanted to do. It's pretty hard to do all the details since you plant the coffee, you work and then raise the tree.
Yeah, and most people don't know there are 7 layers of coffee until you get to the grain. There is a whole process to. So yes, as you say, é uma ciência para aquele café. So for that coffee you get in your house, there are many hands that coffee goes through, and more than 7 different processes that coffee goes through. So you come from a place of coffee. Coffee is part of your soul, of the music that you do.
I was born in a coffee in a farm, in a coffee farm. I was born in a farm, and I stayed in a farm until I was 12 years old, and had a connection, big connection. I did everything with coffee. I plant, I harvested, I did everything with coffee.
Wow, Dionisio. So this is why I love these conversations I'm having with my friends every week, because every week I find cool things about people. I know you for a long time. We don't see each other very often. We are very busy, but I know of you and I know of your music for a long time. But I did not know that, and I knew you're from Minas, but I did not know that you grew up pretty much in a coffee farm, and that's a big part. And it's beautiful, and it's beautiful that you're tying your music, Java Land, this new video, to your roots.
Coming back home in a way, right? My music too, not only me, but also my music. It was really interesting.
Tell us a little bit about your music, because who did you get to record with you in Java Land in this video? What were you going for? Before we watch and listen to your music, talk to us a little bit about what's going on musically for you.
So that song, Java Land, I recorded in 2014, no, 2006, 2004, 2006 is when I recorded that song. And then Eugenio did just a little bit of change now, like a remix of it. But and then the people that play is Cidinho Moreira that plays percussion, and Cidinho Moreira play percussion with everybody. So Cidinho now he's around. He's like 76, around 76 years old. But he recorded with Julio Iglesias, Sting, Paul Simon. He did a Rhythm of the Saints that has 4 Brazilian percussionists.
Correct.
He was one of them. And then have Sidão Santos, that you know very well.
Yes, and he's a bass player for many people, but a very funky bass player, and he is known lately for playing with Seu Jorge.
Yeah, and then have Ronaldo Silva, that is the son of Robertinho Silva, that also he's back and playing with Muito Nascimento on the last tour and record, and they are all really top musicians.
Yeah, so you got together like a dream team of Brazilian studio musicians. That's great.
Yeah, that I know those guys since I was pretty young, and Also, my producer, that is Eugenio Dali, that is a really talented guy. Man, my both albums was with him, and I always been luckily of having nice people around, people that they help me. Also in Austin, I have a good number of people that help me. Susana Sharp helped me a lot.
A querida Suzana, beijo para Suzana Sharp, o Sérgio Santos, beijo.
Sérgio Santos, Larry Play.
Eu quero entrevistar os dois. I want to interview both of them in separate times one day. So,
Suzana and Sérgio.
Yeah, exato.
Yeah, they helped me a lot. And who else? It's a lot of people. I cannot say names because I'm going to forget. Yes.
Oh, no, but that's part of the reason that we stay in Austin for so long, because of our friends, as pessoas maravilhosas. And talking about wonderful people, just want to say hi to Katie that is commenting here on the chat. Hi, Katie. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hanging out with me and Dionisio. Sergião tá aqui, ó. Sérgio Yazbek, one of Brazilian's best guitar players.
Okay. Alô, Sérgio.
Abração.
Abração aí pra Bela. Eu vou fazer uma música pra Bela.
Oh, a Bela.
Fica bravo. Eu adoro música de criança, né? Adoro fazer música para criança, então.
Eu também. Numa dessa fazemos um disco para crianças.
Justo, Putz, vai ser fantástico, seria fantástico. Então.
Dionísio, são tantas coisas, para falar a verdade, we have so much, like there's so many stories, and I know that I'm going to be inviting you in the future to come back here, but I do want to play your. Let's do this. Let's play the video right now for Javaland, and then we'll have you back after the video. We can talk a little bit more. So hang in there, Dionisio. Hang in there, everybody watching. We are going to listen to this and watch this beautiful video called Javaland.
Yeah, I have a person that he said he's going to come to Brazil to go to see this where I did the video. It's only 6 miles from my hometown. The farm is only six, not 66, just around 10 kilometers.
It is so beautiful, the light and the sun, and so just check it out. I want to go there too. So after you watch it, you will want to go have a cup of coffee in Javaland with Dionisio as well. So let's enjoy here, and then we can talk a little bit about the video itself. So here it goes for Austin, Texas, Javaland.
I will offer you a cup of coffee, introduce myself, shake your hand with kindness and respect. I am a guy from Javaland, 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 always sunshine, summer never ends. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never ends. You live for the blues at Anton's. I perform in a reggae band. So far away from home, I am a guy from Javaland. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never ends. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never ends. After we know each other some, maybe I can be your dear friend. Together we'll travel to the heart of Javaland. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never end. 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 After we know each other some, maybe I can be your dear friend. Together we'll travel to the heart of Javaland. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never end. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never end. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never end. Javaland, Javaland, always sunshine, summer never end.
Javaland, Javaland, unnecessary.
Wonderful, wonderful, maravilha, maravilha, maravilha.
Thank you, obrigado, obrigado.
Yes, very beautiful. Yes, Dionisio. Então, olha, o Brasil as a country, Brazil is it's such a beautiful place. So let me see here if I can gonna stop here. This, okay? There we go. Vendo o vídeo, né? Aquele verde, that beautiful green that you see em Minas Gerais, that beautiful shade. The rolling hills and the way that the light hits in the morning, in the sunset. Obrigado, thank you for that gift for us here in Tempos de Quarentena, in Austin. For us, we cannot travel to Brazil, we cannot travel anywhere right now, but we can travel with our mind, with our heart, with our ears. And you, Dionisio, you are giving us that gift so that we are traveling today with you to Minas Gerais, as I was enjoying this taste of coffee. At the end of the video, is that your nephew? Who is the surprise at the end? We had.
Then he's the son of my cousin.
Oh, okay.
So it's my, I guess, second cousin.
Yeah, família. É família.
Família. We are, the family here is pretty united. My family is really united. So we're really close to my cousins and second cousin and all that. So we're really. And the other one is my nephew. My nephew and
your nephew, yes,
and his kid.
Very much. So, and you're sharing a coffee with
my mom.
With your
That's so my mom.
That's beautiful. Thank you for opening your heart, opening your soul to us. Do you? I want to ask you now in the future. No, of course, I'm gonna have you here in the future to have a conversation again. But for now, of course, it's 2020. The COVID has put a stop to all of our plans. So what are you thinking now in the future for your music? Are you composing new things? Are you editing? What is ahead? O que está no futuro para o Dionísio?
Então, eu estou pensando, eu estou escrevendo, né, fazendo músicas novas, quero continuar tocando. And as soon as possible, I want to go to the palco. Palco é o lugar do todo mundo.
Stage, Dionisio said in English, the stage is the best place in the world. Eu entendo. I am missing that. Por isso que eu toquei minha banda também. Eu tô com umas saudades do Sérgio, do Alan, tocando com meus amigos, né? Mas, querido, obrigado pelo seu tempo hoje. I want to thank you from the heart for being able to share your song with us and your stories. For anybody that never seen Dionisio music before, his Facebook is right here. You can follow him on Facebook. And once you follow him on Facebook, you're going to be able to find more music and maybe some pictures of him traveling through the 50 states of the United States.
There's a lot of little videos also.
So please visit his, follow Dionisio on Facebook. You can see some pictures because most Americans have not traveled to 50 states. And last year, Dionisio played a gig in every single one of them. What a cool thing. I'm going to ask you questions later. Maybe I'm probably going to ask questions about some of those places because I have a feeling many of us musicians will be wanting to play a lot of music when we are able to.
Go to other states. Yeah. I'll be happy to give you guys information that I have, yes.
Ah, sim, aqui sempre, uma avenida dupla. Então, ó, beijão para você aí, Minas, Dionísio. Thank you so much. A gente vai se falando. E for everybody tuning in, once again, follow Dionisio on Facebook, check out his beautiful video, and thank you for tuning in. Até a próxima, Dionisio. Tchau.
Até a próxima.
Tchau. Thank you, guys. Good times here just to be able to share some community and bringing people, like right now, from Minas Gerais, from Três Pontas, Brasil, Dionisio com vídeo bonito pra caramba. He's been working with the best Brazilian musicians and gave us this beautiful video. So every week I play some music for you and then I have a conversation with someone who's fun and incredible. Last week I talked to Leti Garza. Big kiss to Leti Garza. Next week, I'm going to talk to producer and immigrant musician Matt Duarte. Matt Duarte lives in Florida, and he has been doing some great things with a production in Florida. And the week after that, I'll be talking with Kate Robertson from Leyline, beloved band based here in Austin, a female band, but I want to talk to Kate specifically about her interests and how she fell in love with playing the kind of music that Leyline plays, which is a very unique type of music. So every week, I'm talking to a different friend. It's great to just have this moment with you agora, nesse momento que a gente pode ter um momento juntos, né, conversando um pouquinho agora, nesses tempos bem esquisitos, né, these weird times, so we can forget about politics for a moment. We can, well, there's no forgetting, there's no escaping politics, but we can definitely forget for a moment and tune in to the power of personal stories, o poder das histórias pessoais que nos unem. So enough of me talking. Deixa eu já. Vamos tocar um pouco de música. Yesterday I sat down here in my living room and I recorded several songs, just my voice and my guitar. Eu sentei ontem, eu gravei várias canções, só o meu violão e a minha voz. Vou tocar uma canção que eu gravei ontem aqui para vocês. So let me go ahead and play a tune for you. This song is called Tree of Love. Essa canção, Tree of Love, Árvore do Amor. This song I originally recorded with Sons of Orpheus, a band I had in 2012, 2013. And here is an acoustic version right here from my living room. I hope you enjoy. Um beijão. Opa! All right. There's no sound. I get it. Let me try this again, guys. Yeah, I'm just learning a lot, and it's a crazy little process here. So let me try it again and see if we get some sound now. Un momentito. All right. There's no sound. I get it. Let me try this again, guys. Yeah, I'm just learning a lot, and it's a crazy little process here. So let me try it again and see if we get some sound now. Momentito. All right. There's no sound. I get it. Let me try this again, guys. Yeah, I'm just learning a lot. And it's a crazy little process here. So let me try it again and see if we get some sound now. Momentito. All right. There's no sound. I get it. Let me try this again, guys. Yeah, I'm just learning a lot. It's a
Llevamos hacia la verdad.
Hey guys, it's been a great evening here with you, hanging out. And Dionisio, thank you. Thank you for your patience too, the couple of times that the audio didn't work. Learning a lot, I know. There will be next Tuesday new songs, the songs that I recorded that I couldn't play today. So I'm going to be playing a bunch of new stuff next week for you. Also, Matt Duarte, which many people in Austin don't know. He's a great producer and a songwriter, an immigrant from Brazil. He's going to be sharing a little bit of what's going on with his life. So, muito obrigado, one day at a time. One day at a time. That's right. See you next Tuesday. I'm going to leave you with some music. Take care. Love you very much. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys. Love you. See you next week. Take care. Here's Nature of Love.
Translates the feelings lost. Battles won in vain, searing the flame no matter what. Some blood harvest loss and pain, only to love. The nature of love, the nature of love, the nature of love, the nature of love.
Thank you all. Thank you all. See you next Tuesday. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Marina. Beautiful kisses. Oh, everybody taking care of somebody. This show's for you. If you're a health caretaker, if you're a caretaker, special kiss to you. A gente se vê terça-feira, next Tuesday, with Matt Duarte, talking about production, being an immigrant musician, tons of other stuff. Every Tuesday, beijão, terças-feiras, tamo junto. Oh, and I got new songs next Tuesday too.
The nature of love, the nature of love, the nature of love, the nature of love.
Obrigado, obrigado. Até a próxima. Beijão, Dionisio. Thank you to our guest today, Antônio Dionisio. Check him out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Obrigado. Até mais. Tchau, 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 tchau.
A natureza do amor